Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 299 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, where we're drafting red. In the last 20 drafts, 5 of them, I haven't drafted red. Realistically, the correct pick here, I believe, is Olivia's Midnight Ambush, and we probably should take it, although I kind of just want to show you the power of red, because everybody says it's bad. They're bad. I don't care who they are. They're bad. I'm super tempted to take that Pyre. But I bet we can take the Ambush and maybe even wheel the Pyre or the Brigand, which should not happen. These are both first pickable cards. This is amazing if you're in Black-Red Vampires, but we'll take the Midnight Ambush. We'll be responsible. And then we get past an Odric's Outrider, which is quite good. I love blue-red. I'm not going into it for infusion. You can usually wheel it. I'm not going into red-green for a Naturalist. Outrider over Witch and Candletrap. Apparently people are saying this is bad. I don't even know what's going on with limited discourse anymore. But yeah, we'll take this Odric's Outrider. It's quite good. Here, we've got some green. It's all pretty good green. I'd play every green card in this pack. Dawnheart Mentor is getting the pick at the moment. There's an Electric Revelation, which is what makes red tick. There's a Fading Hope, which is quite good as well. I think I might just take the Dawnheart Mentor. Like, if we can get into a green-white Coven thing, that can work quite well. So let's take this Mentor and see which of these green cards comes back. If both of these come back, we're probably going to end up being in green. Here we get, again, some more good green with the Farmer and the Sighting. We get a Burn the Accursed, which is pretty good, but again, I like red. As I said, 5 of my 20 drafts previous, my last 20 drafts, I think this is draft 40 or something, I have not drafted red. The other 15 I have drafted red, but I'm not getting into red for a Burn the Accursed. So I think we take the Shadow Beast Sighting here. It's pretty dang good. The Farmer is also good, but I think I want the first Sighting over the first Farmer. Yes, I do. Okay. So, no blue, no black signs. No red signs. No white signs. Apparently, according to 17 lands, this is one of the best cards. Vague green signs, in that I do think Holler is fine, but you do want, like, one of them. Honestly, the Evolving Wilds might be the best pick here. And in fact, because I can guarantee we'll get one of these if we want one, I'm taking the Wilds. Here, relatively late morning patrol. It's not an amazing card, but it's totally fine. It's better than the Guide, the Exorcism, the Gaze, the Nature, the Vandal, the Crawl, the Faith, and the Skull. So we're taking it. And we're looking to start heading towards green-white. We're not locked into it. It's just what we've got cards for at the moment. Also, excitingly, next week, I'll hopefully be recording a video while sitting down for at least some portion of it. I've been at a standing desk most of the time. My back hurts a lot. Standing desk hurts my back too, in a different way. But I paid a lot of money for a human scale chair that felt very comfortable in the store. So hopefully I'll actually have a comfortable chair on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, vague suggestion of blue being open with a pretty late castaway. There's also a Commando, which I'll happily play. And again, we've seen no reason to think that blue is open. The way Coalition has been in packs lately, there's just packs that seem to be almost themed to a color, which is probably what happened with this pack. There was probably multiple good blue cards. So we'll take the Commando. Goes with what we got, goes with what our plan is. Here's a bunch of white stuff. None of it's great. Actually, this entire pack, if we're white-green, if things didn't go well, I can see literally every card in this pack in my deck. I'd prefer to not have literally every card in this pack in my deck. And an ideal version would probably have none of them. But I think the card that is most likely to make the deck is one Tireless Hauler. Although we're probably going to wheel that other one, but we'll wheel any of this stuff. Yeah, so that came back around and it flat out shouldn't have. It's a flat out mistake. This card is great. if you're avoiding red that hard, you are actively sabotaging your ability to win at Magic cards. There's a Lunark's Veteran, and I hate that people think this card is amazing and are picking it highly. I don't hate putting one in if I pick it around 9th pick. That said, there is just another Cathar's Commando. But I think we'll take the Lunark Veteran here. Like I said, getting them real late, I'll put one in. Super late Candle Trap, very happy to see that. Also, it appears that we know what seat we are. We are pretty sure we are green-white, given these cards showing up. Again, these three aren't great, but were probably like the only 3 green cards in the pack. But Candle Trap is great. Bounding Wolf is something you want if you're playing a lot of werewolves. It's not amazing otherwise. What's our human count right now? 6 already. That makes 1 Flare of Faith fine. So we'll pick that up. There's a chance we play a Timberland Guide. It's not in my ideal game plan, but it helps make Coven work. We may or may not splash this Midnight Ambush. We'll see. I'm slightly more on Blessed Defiance than I am on this. They're both mediocre combat tricks. Return to Nature for the sideboard, last pick. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I wish I was in red. I wish this wasn't going to be one of my 6th non-red draft in the last 21 drafts. Because boy, I would love a Thermo Alchemist. I would love to give a Geist Flame Reservoir a try. I had it in one deck and I literally never cast it. But here, obviously, we're just going to take the Troop. It's a very good card. Sprout would be good. Witch would be good. Morning Patrol. Every single green-white card in this pack I would play and would be in a good version of the deck, as opposed to that pack that we saw where I ideally wouldn't have wanted any of them. But Troop is a great card. I've had multiples of these in decks and on the board at the same time, and it gets pretty nutty. So again, I am never taking a Lunark Veteran pick 2. That's never happening. I saw somebody say this was bad in the Sweatsuit Invitational last night. Card's amazing. I think this is just a Candlelit Cavalry as like our top end card, our second and only remaining 5-drop, I think. You don't want it's kind of wild thinking of 5-drops as being your top end. Even your 4-drops are kind of your top end in this format. We noticed that during the set review that there's virtually 0 6-drops. But yeah, we'll take a Candlelit Cavalry, maybe wheel another Lunark Veteran, we'll see. We get a Jaren who's not... could be splashable, but I think it's just better to take the consistency in the Search Party Captain. Or, sorry, there's another Dawnheart Mentor here. I didn't even notice that. So green seems so wide open. I have a feeling we can actually take this Search Party Captain with a chance of wheeling this Dawnheart Mentor. And if we don't, we wheel the Harvesttide Sentry. This is just not worth splashing, I don't think. It's a 2/3 that gives me a 1/1. So it's a 3/4 for 3, which is pretty good. Lifelink on a lot of my team is cute, but I would rather have the consistency. So we'll take the Search Party Captain here. I want to splash a bomb that's just going to like win the game right then and there. Outland Liberator is pretty good. There's a Join the Dance as well. I don't think we're doing anything with Join the Dance yet, other than they are creatures that exist on the board. And again, if green-white's wide open, and it feels like it is, it might come back around. Whereas this, I know what I'm doing with this card. I'm putting it into play and then attacking with it. Loyal Griff and a Gavany Trapper. So we could get another 1/1. We could draw another card. We could restart our Disturb stuff, which is not a huge plan. We can save things, obviously. Yeah, a Loyal Griff seems great. A Trapper would also feel pretty good, but we'll take that Griff. I would like to see a Borrowed Time and or some number of fight spells. Like, yes, 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 yes. Yes. We're in the right color. We're in the right color pair. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think we need an like, I would love another Odrix Outrider right now. I don't think we need it yet. I think we want to make sure we have low drops at this point. And so I think I'm actually leaning towards Candlegrove Witch over everything else. But I do literally want this entire pack in my deck, in an ideal version of my deck. Yeah, we know where we're supposed to be, which is great. We'll take a Gavany Trapper because there's a chance that we might not hit a lot of removal, so this can kind of function sort of like removal. But again, I want that, and I want that. Let's put this troop more as like a 5-drop. But I have cast these troops for all mana costs. I've cast them as 1/1s before and felt totally happy with it because you do it wherever you need the power and toughness. Ritual Guardian is fine. It's better than a Bounding Wolf here. And now we start the wheels. What were we looking for? We were looking for maybe a Join the Dance. We were looking for maybe another Dawnheart Mentor. I don't remember what else there was. But yeah, in the past week, I think I'm at like a 72% win rate. Man! Oh, these wheels. These wheels. I think I want the Death Bonnet Sprout over the second Candlegrove Witch here. But again, all three of these make my deck easily. Let's take the Sprout. Nothing here makes my deck. I'm actually going to hate out a Castaway. That's what I'm going to do. Nothing here. We'll take a Silverbolt for the side. Okay, so people have either started hating or somebody else is starting to get into green-white. But so be it. So be it. This one kind of sucks. I don't want a Rejuvenator. I don't want a Wolf. I don't want a Bear. I don't want another Lunarch Veteran. I don't really want another Trapper. I've not enjoyed them in multiples. I don't want another Flare of Faith. I don't think we need a Deserted Beach. I guess it's 20 gems. Is our creature count 16? I'm just going to take the 20 gems because some of this white stuff will just come back around, I think. And who knows, maybe we get a bomb blue card. But hey, we get a very splashable black card with our Evolving Wilds. Sold! Don't even need to splash that ambush. This is our black splash card. What are we missing out on? Literally nothing. Don't want, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't super care. Okay. I was hoping we'd get something to pull this whole deck together. Sungold Barrage, I don't hate main decking it. I don't think we have space to main deck it, but it's a great card out of the side. There's the clear shot I want. Sold. And here we get another 2-drop that I want. And I think that's our deck at the moment. What can we do to make it better? We could take another Cathar Commando over this Tireless Hauler. Sold. Sold, sold, sold. Looks pretty good. Light on removal, but all we got to do is smash him in the face. Another Shadow Beast sighting? Over a Cavalry? I could see that. I could see that. One less power and toughness and no trample, but you get 2 for 1. Nothing I want here. So we'll take another Silverbolt in case we come up against a terrifying werewolf stack. I'm sure some people are like, why didn't you take the path to splash? We don't have room. And we have an Evolving Wilds, and we'll throw a couple of swamps in. Like, the card quality of this deck is much too high. Like, maybe I would have taken out the Blessed Defiance, but no. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, Trapper did come back around, and I still don't think I want a second one. Maybe over a Timberland guide. I hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that. We're a bit unbalanced on the whole white-green side here, which makes our mana base a little bit more interesting. Luckily, our green is relatively late-ish. Just missing out on these early would suck. I don't think we have any cards to even reasonably think about rebalancing. We'll take another Defiance, but sure, let's get an Infusion. What are my green cards that I'm not playing? Timberland Guide, a Tapping at the Window, Cavalry and a Hauler. Take a Siege Zombie here. Looks like nobody's on the blue-black plan. Which, again, just because I say blue-black is overdrafted and everybody has identified that blue-black is overdrafted, also doesn't mean don't draft it. Like, learn how to draft and draft what is open, and you will be a much better drafter. So yeah, we're sitting at a 65-35 split. 3 swamps is too many. Way too many. Because this is 3 black sources. Swamp, Swamp, Evolving Wilds. So this is 9 white, 7 green. I think I can work with this. 17 creatures. We're obviously a smashy deck. So there's a slight question, I think, of do I want a Silverbolt as well? Just as one more bit of removal, because we've got a Clear Shot and a Candle Trap, which is not much. That's not much. What creature would I cut? There's a chance I'd cut a Trapper, to be honest. I think we'll side it in if we turn out that we need it. But let's get going. As well, I see a name of a new follower in my Twitch channel that I need to ban. Good old Hayride bots. There we go. We're going to play first. Perfect mana. Love it. Opponent's on the 48 card special, it looks like. All of our splash lands. You got to have those to splash. Man, there was a big limited resources subreddit post about how the data says you should never splash because there's like a 3, 4, 5% lower win rate, and therefore you should never splash. It's just like, splash when it's correct to splash. Learn when it's correct to splash. Don't just make blind decisions off the data like that. You are going to wreck yourself. We're going to search Party Captain here and draw. Keep the good times going. Contortionist Troop. Interesting. We could make that a 1/1 and start getting counters. And lifelink and everything else. Blood pact yourself? You got it. You got it. Give me some time. Hey, we found a land. So, there's a variety of things we can do. Oh, it doesn't hold up Clear Shot because it wasn't a forest. What does it hold up? It holds up Cathar Commando. It holds up Cathar Commando. Alternatively, we play a Dawnheart Mentor and we've got Coven going. So we get in for lifelink. We spread out the board. And that holds up Cathar Commando. I like that more. Let's do that. Let's smash on in for 5. I expect we'll see them taking 2 and blocking my Guardian. Let's think about whether or not to cast our Final Flare. No, we won't cast it here. It's fine. And we'll go to end of turn. I don't have a Final Flare. In hand. There's one in the deck. Graveyard Trespasser, pretty gross. Pretty gross. We're going to look to kill that pretty quick here with that clear shot. Exiles their own Blood Pact. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, so let's drop our commando. That's nifty. Okay, I would love to see if you just want to give up that Trespasser without me having to shoot it. Because that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Totally fine with what's happening here. 1, 2, 3. So we could make a 2/2 troop or a 1/1 troop while holding up clear shot. I guess we make a 2/2 troop, which obviously super blatantly telegraphs something, but I'm fine with that. And we'll get a counter on this Guardian. Gives us another power differential, and also just gives us more lifelink. Now, I would not want to clear shot discarding Odric's Outrider to kill the Trespasser, but we'll see what happens. I would rather kill something much juicier here. Because at the moment, it's a piddly little 3/3. It'll what? Drain me for 1 damage once. No biggie. N'est pas de le biggie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dawnheart Mentor is also on, which means that Ritual Guardian could be a 7/6 trample. That ain't not bad. Spending half their mana to get a land. I kind of want to kill that Mentor. I don't think we have to, though. I think we can just play it cool. Play it cool. So, let's come on in with Guardian here. Ask them what their plan is. What are you going to do with your life? You think that's going to happen, but it's not. We'll discard this forest here. And now they're ruined. Now they're ruined. Oop. And we'll grow the troop to get the troop a little bit more out of range. Unfortunately, they've got so much mana that the Dawnheart Mentor is always going to be a terrifying thing to activate. Because I do not want to pump 6 mana into something and then just get blown out. That would be bad news. The baddest of news. Turn has not immediately passed, so they still have something going on. Manually passing, manually passing. manually passing. So something's going on. So I'm going to investigate with this Ritual Guardian. It's done its thing. It's gained us a ludicrous amount of life. If it just trades with a Diregraph Horde, cool. Cool, cool, cool. If I had played the Outrider first, I would have gotten a counter on something, but then I would not have been threatening the Dawnheart Mentor. So I'm pretty cool with whatever this is. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Draws you a card, I guess. But you do you. You do you. And let's continue growing that Guardian now. Let's get it out of range of the Diregraph Horde. And now with that Trapper up, we should be pretty good. Shady Traveler, that's a blocker. Hobbling Zombie, that's a blocker. An Evolving Wilds, well, I don't care too much for that. Let's walk on in with the Search Party Captain. It could be a 5/5. Yeah, let's walk on in with the Search Party Captain. Let's see what the block is. Best block would be Hobbling Zombie, because then we don't even have to pump and we can hold up the Trapper. If they do put one of the bigger things in, then we'll have to pump, and it's fine. That's what the plan was. That's what the plan was all along. And then we'll drop the wilds. Crack the wilds, get a land. I don't think we're heading towards double activations on the Mentor or anything. But you never know. You never know. Counter on the Troop. It's nighttime, but that's not too big of a deal with that Predator. I will say, overarching feelings on the format, I think I'm starting to like it a little bit more, except not. Obviously, with more success comes more enjoyment, but the losses still feel so far past the line of reasonable. Like, absolutely unreasonable, unfun misery. Which is never good for the long-term enjoyment of a set. The games are also just very fast. Very, very, very fast. You can't stumble. Games are typically decided pretty early on. Okay, so Blessed Defiance is cute because we can still get a creature out anyways. I think I don't hate just coming in with that Captain again. Although Guardian is 10 trample with Mentor and Blessed Defiance. Yeah, let's see what we can do with 10 trample. I would expect the zombie to just step in front, which means they're going to take 8 and go to 2. Also, is that... Yeah, they were probably just dead. I'll tell you, I absolutely hate the Decayed Zombies because of how much bigger it makes the boards look. It always makes the boards look so much bigger than they are. Because they had 3 blockers, and I had a crap ton of attackers. And any unblocked one would have been +3/+3. But my stupid lizard brain said, oh, they have 5 blockers. And they didn't have 5 blockers. They had 3. Let's go with Troop again. Let's get a couple of swole things. Stupid lizard brain. Obviously, we can do an Alpha Strike this coming turn. Because they have 2 blockers, you see. 1, 2. Not a blocker. Not a blocker. Okay, you got a 5/6. Nifty. No, they're going to take me down to 43 life? Holy crap. Wasn't even looking at my side of the board. Arrogant Outlaw, cute. You gain 2. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... So we tap that down, and they go block, block, and we deal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They die. Cool. Tap. Attack. Not you. Mm-hmm. I think they take 11 by my count. They take 11, and we can almost go up to 50 life. But I believe we end at 49 life instead. Also, I should turn the audio down on my speakers, because that might be coming through for you. All right, that worked. That worked. I am not afraid of anything they have. They've got a number of X4s, so Sun Gold Barrage is going to come in. And we'll cut one of these stupid combat tricks. Blessed Defiance. All right. Let's do it again. Coven can get pretty nutty. If this deck had a dual craft trainer, it would be even better. So here's a good example of where I'll probably play a 1/1 troop. Probably play a 1/1 troop, because then we have a turn 3 captain. Unless they drop like an Ecstatic Awakener here or something. Duress me? Okay, you got my Sun Gold Barrage, I guess. GG. Oh no, I'll just have to cast that again later. So I also want to see no 2-drop here to drop this troop. No 2-drop, perfect. Ooh, but what if Witch? What if Witch? What if Witch? Because that I don't even super mind throwing away to get a captain. I wouldn't throw it into something, but I would trade with something. Like that. I'll trade with that. Easy peasy. Land for turn. Attack. Ooh, takes it. Bold. Okay, so we got 4 mana coming up. Dawnharp Mentor turns on Coven, so that Witch is going to be flying in. Going to keep that Sun Gold Barrage for the 3/4 flyer, ideally, although we will use it on the Diregraph Horde as well. Bramble Armor, don't care. I care not. You can 5 me all you want. I'll 4 you right back. 4 you right back. I guess we don't even need to play Dawnharp Mentor to get Coven now, but we still will, because then... Yeah, we still will. We get a chump blocker should we need it. We can troop next turn. So we'll get in for 4 here. I don't think they're winning this race at the moment. Land for turn, sure thing. That Outlaw is annoyingly just shy of Sun Gold Barrage territory. But not the biggest of deal. Yeah, I'll take 1. Or sorry, I'll block with my 1. I won't take 1. I'll take none. Absolutely 0. Arrogant Outlaw, number 2, you got it. Ooh, a Sprout. That's very cute. We're going to play the Sprout. So we have Coven. So that we can fly in for 2. And actually, you know what? I'm going to send in the Captain as well to see if we can get a little tradey trade here. And then we'll drop a 3/3 troop and start putting counters on stuff. Probably the Flyer. 3/3 troop. Counter on the Flyer. And if we really felt the need, we could just throw that troop in front of the Outlaw too. I won't, I'll just take 5. But it's a possibility. Sprout's got 1 creature that it's looking at right now. That could almost guarantee a flip if we hit a creature. If we throw the troop in front. And honestly, we're so close to just starting to pump the Mentor that, yeah, I just talked myself into it. Easy block. Like, we've got the land in hand to start attacking in the air for 6. They're just dead in 2 turns. Blood Pact? Sure. Still dead in 2 turns. Hey, we milled, so it flips, and they are just ultra hyper mega, not quite dead because I don't have Coven anymore. Rude. Can I cast this? I can never tell. No, because it's a slightly different blue than the blue that actually means you can cast it. We're going to come in for 6. And we'll drop our Morning Patrol. And I do believe they're dead. You know, I haven't played this Hulk much. Where does it exile from? A graveyard? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Man, I'm excited for that chair. No way out. Oh no. That is indeed what our opponent is feeling right now. Arrogant Outlaw, you got it. Give me that. Hey, look, I got this too. Getcha. Getcha. Good old Liessa. Remember, we have that in the deck? Ain't that nifty. Boop, 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 boop. All right, all right, all right. 1-0. 1-0. Good start. Let's try to go 2-0. Let's try to go 2-0. If it wasn't for the brief period of time where I had 4, 5, looks like 6 1-2s in about 12 drafts or so, my win rate for this set would be much higher. Panharmonic Panda. Why do I know that name? I feel like I know that name from a Twitch channel or something. Like a viewer. We got the Trapper. They got the Veteran. I wonder if we can get the Veteran here. Oh. I got overly cute. If you're looking for somebody who takes Magic super seriously, I suggest you look elsewhere. We're going to have fun here and try to get people with things like that. Needed a land. Real bad. Real bad like. Real bad like. I will tap down your Veteran. You can't stop me. Did you also need a land? You also needed a land. But then I got a land. And now I'm going to attack with this again. For an actual purpose. Land? Okay. Everything's still sort of fine. So fun fact, this is one of those examples of where I might drop a troop as a 1-1. Because it's just going to start going. Search party captain of your own. Oh, so we probably could have blocked there. You got me. You got me. Hey, Liessa. How's it going? Yeah, I want to start getting counters. Let's drop this as x equals 1. Let's pass the turn. And let's get a counter on this captain. A land would be awesome. We could have Liberator down with Flare of Faith up. Sure, I'll take 3. I'll buy what you're selling. Organ Hoarder? Sure. Because then we could also attack with Search Party Captain and Troop. But we did not get there, so we just attack with the Captain. Let's see if they put that in front. They do? They don't? They do? They don't? They do. So we'll Flare. Get rid of it. Get a counter all up on our... You're a 3-3 right now? So let's make this a 2-2. But boy, this format is decided frequently by lands very, very early. All right, you know what? You know what? Show me. Show me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Another Organ Hoarder, you got it. I'm tempted to clear shot that Organ Hoarder. Land, maybe? Technically. I mean, that puts us a land away from Liesa coming down, which is great. So. I don't fear the Hoarder. So I think we're just going to go Liberator. Crack this for my black source. They have a single blue mana spell? You've got to consider? Are you about to consider here? Or do you have a Fading Hope? No attacks, and we'll get a counter up on the Liberator. Because there's a chance they have a Fading Hope. It is the consider? Okay. Okay. If it was the Fading Hope, I didn't want to get like... I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket there. And we very hopefully have a Liesa coming down this coming turn. Although we're going to be playing into a lot of cards and a lot of mana, which terrifies me of the counter spells. Turns out when a counter spell makes a creature, it's kind of unreasonable and kind of a mistake. And whoever allowed that should never be allowed anywhere near a Magic limited set design ever again. They're bad at their job. I will easily put that under the Lunarch Veteran. Yes, that is a thing that I will do. In fact, you know what? I'll trade here too. Because we're going to be reestablishing our creature base pretty handily. Got a Blessed Defiance? Sure. So all told, they get a 1-1? Sure thing. Yeah, so they just let the turn go, which tells me that something's going to get countered here. So I would like it to be a Morning Patrol. I would prefer this to be, I think, a Flip the Switch. Yeah, but no attacks. But yeah, whoever the hell let a common counterspell make a creature is really bad at their job. And or the decision to make limited magic bad is a corporate company-wide decision. Let's take 3. Man, imagine if we actually hit our lands. We hit 4 in our top 16. Nice. Actually, no, we hit 3 in our top 16 because one was Evolving Wilds. Oh, no, 4. Still 4 because the Evolving Wilds counts as a land. This is fun Magic. This is the example of what I'm talking about how this format probably does ultimately suck. I'm not 100% at saying that it sucks yet, but I think there's a good chance it sucks. So this Liesa has to survive. If it survives, we're... No, it will Yeah, absolutely miserable and incredibly bad game design. Absolutely incredibly bad game design. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going to 4. So we're all in on this Liesa surviving. We gain 4, we go up to 8. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we don't die if this Liesa survives. So once again, I am asking for this Liesa to survive, please. And if it survives and we can clear shot with her, then maybe we've got something happening. Nope, cool. This set's just bad. This set is just absolute garbage. Fun times. Fun times. Let's die, I guess, to crappily designed cards. That's my plan. That's my plan. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man. I want, I want WotC. I want it to be like 20 years in the future and WotC has gone bankrupt. And I want every designer to write a postmortem of what happened through like 2015 to 2022. I want to know the business decisions that have gone into this game. That's bad and also not mulliganable. Because like you just can't fall behind in the set. You fall behind and you're dead. So I mean, here's our chance to try to stay relevant, I guess. I don't too badly want a 3-drop down. Like this, don't friggin' print cards like this at uncommon. Don't print a creature that dies into a better creature that also has a bunch of other text on it. That's not an uncommon. That is not okay for game design. That is bad for game design. Sun Gold Sentinel? Sure. Let's get ourselves a swamp. Take my wilds. Let's offer the trade. They're not going to take it. Let's drop a beast. And let's get outvalued. Because now it's going to get bounced, and then the next spell is going to be countered, and then it's going to get bounced, and every single one of these spells also makes 2/2s for some reason. Organ Hoarder, sure. You got yourself a 3/2 that draws the best card of the top 3 in your deck. All definitely non-rare cards. Even definitely, they're fine at common. Heck, put them at common. All right, let's go in, and that's it. Let's hope for a double block, please. Thank you. Thank you. Boop. Now, this isn't protection, right? It's hexproof and can't be blocked. Hexproof and can't be blocked. Does not do much on defense. Good to know. I think I called it early on, though, when I started to briefly talk about how Disturb reminded me of mechanics that have ruined formats for me in the past. Damn, we need that white source. Really need that white source. Boy, howdy. Do I need that white source? I am happy to do some stuff here. Okay. I will say, at least in this game, we've yet to hit the game is over part. Which is, it's a very interesting thing to keep track of when a game was over. Because in this format, I frequently find the game is over around turn 3 or 4. The game may go 10 turns, 15 turns, but the game was over on turn 3, 4. All right, so I'm going to drop this Loyal Griff and see about eating that Phantom. Can't be blocked by what? White? Okay, sure. So we get to eat the Phantom. We also get to have the pleasure of taking 6, which is fun. I will not be returning anything to my hand, thanks. I will be eating that. Let's take a nice casual 6. Hey, we get a Liesa down with no counter spell up. Let's drop a Liesa and slam. You want to take 9? Just take 9. Just do it. You'll like it. Take 9. Come on. There you go. There you go. So perhaps this is the turn that the game was over. Organ Hoarder. They're digging. They are off of Revenge of the Drowned, very importantly. Now, you can't block at all. You can only block creatures with flying. Cool. I like that that's the exact same symbol as cannot block. That's helpful. It's not helpful at all. It's in fact bad. Clarity in game design is important. So you got a Blessed Defiance? No blocks? You could take me to 2 and go up to 9, but you still die. In with my flyers? No gaining life for you. I wonder if they also forgot that the departed Soul Keeper could block flyers because the symbol is the exact same symbol. In fact, the symbol says, oh, it means it can't block. Clarity in game design is vitally important and incredibly missing in Magic Arena. I might want a Silverbolt just to shoot stuff. Over like... What's our worst creature? Do we have a worst creature? Lunarch Veteran, I guess. I don't think we need it. I think we just need things to go correctly. But yeah, it looked like Liesa was the turn that game was over. They mulled real quick there. Which was good because that was pretty late into the game. There's a chance that mulligan ended the game. So we'll Evolving Wilds probably for a forest here. Definitely for a forest here. Which means Liesa will be stranded, but that's fine. She can be stranded. Now, of course, we are going to draw a forest on top, you know. It's just how it works. See? Did you not believe me or something? So this witch will fly if we can drop that mentor. So that's what we're going to do. It's also going to have Candle Trap on. Do you have your own Cathar Commando? Or are you just sitting on Consider? You have your own Cathar Commando. Nifty. Nifty, nifty, nifty. And so you're going to tell me that you have a flip the switch, right? Oh, you don't. Oh, you're the aggro deck. Yep, there's our stranded Liesa now. So that means we're going to go Dawnheart Mentor and fly in for 2. They have fixed their mulligan, which means the end of the game has not been decided yet. No missed land drop, no end of game. In for 2, so they've got a Blessed Defiance in hand. Sure. No blocks. Organ Hoarder. So they have more than fixed their mulligan. And this perhaps indicates the end of the game for me. Perhaps. We're going to fly in for another 2. And we might Candle Trap the Hoarder. No. We're going to hold up this clear shot because we can get that Blessed Defiance out of their hand. Ayah. Because they're going to Blessed Defiance the Hoarder. Now, if they've got to flip the switch in hand, that sucks, but so be it. Gonna let it happen, eh? Okay. They thought long and hard about their Blessed Defiance and opted not to use it. You're gonna have to tell me why you didn't. Tapping out a blue, I like that. To Loyal Griff your Organ Hoarder? Oh, it doesn't target? Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. We're going to shoot that Organ Hoarder. And then they can return their Search Party Captain. Oh, and they can play their Search Party Captain. Gross. Because they attacked with 3. I still think it was correct, because if they return Organ Hoarder, they're getting the best of the top 3 cards, whereas Search Party Captain, they're just getting their top card. But that's dumb that doesn't even target. Dumb, I say. So we can double spell here with a commando and a patrol. We could also commando Candle Trap that Griff. Fly in. Although I also don't hate just trading with that Griff, so yeah. Oh, they've got Blessed Defiance. They get a 1/1 flyer. I'm fine with that. Enjoy your 1/1 flyer. Enjoy it. Ooh. All right, well. No Blessed Defiance. They've got something, or they're in full control mode. Phantom down. You got it. We're a land away from Dawnheart Mentor being on. Which means our morning patrol is a 5/6. Didn't get the land, but that's fine. Because we can candle trap that zombie, which is honestly kind of annoying. TBH. And yeah, let's use it. Because they're going to have to decide if they want to tap their team down and take 5. And I'll make them take 5. Lets it happen. All right. They'll happily come in with this morning patrol. If they want a dub, they can. Nice. Oh, now you're going to use the Blessed Defiance, finally. There we go. Sure thing. You get a couple of 1/1s. All we got to do is find a black source. They're down to 2 cards. I like to see that. They're down to 1. Well, they're down to 2 cards still, because they're going to draw something here. Throw away whatever's on top. I want you to have a blind draw. You like the draw? Gross. So we're in a relatively bad race here. I guess it's not awful. We're threatening 6. But they've got bounce for days. Alright, we are going to come in here. They take it. Cool. We'll drop the morning patrol, holding up our Blessed Defiance. No Revenge of the Drowned. Good stuff. Land for turn. Good stuff. I believe the 2 is the threat. And then we'll Blessed Defiance our Apparition so that we gain some life. So we take net no damage. There's the Revenge. That's fine. I will not put that on top, because it ain't doing what I need to do. Sprout is a start. But those flyers are going to be a threat. We're on a 4-ish turn clock. Let's get in for 3. Are you flipping? No, you're not flipping. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Two is fine. Land for turn is fine. Goodbye planes, thank you. Shadow Beast sighting's pretty fine. We are happily going to come in for 6 here. Love it. We're going to drop a Shadow Beast. Okay, they didn't have a counterspell in hand, so they are seemingly in full-on top deck mode. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're pretty close to dead. They're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're nigh on dead. So we go like that. And we go like this. We drop them to 1. They have to think about not attack. Well, actually, they're just dead with the trample if they top decked nothing. So that might have been the turn that decided it all. So they've got to find something in their top 3 cards here for 4 mana. Land, and a something. Got to be a rather good something. Because the Organ Hoarder has to block the Sentry. This Hulk is going to be even bigger. It's going to be a 4/4. And we can even come in with the Dawnheart Mentor. Oh, we don't have Coven anymore. We don't have Coven. Yeah. Important note there. We'll have to see if they've noticed this. We don't have Coven. Due to the Death Bonnet Hulk flipping. No, yes we do. 034. 034. We have Coven. Stop writing your comment in the comment section. We have Coven. It's fine. So they have stuff in hand. That was a faster attack than I've seen before. That just like, boom, happened. All right. All right. All right, all right, all right. You are dead as far as I can tell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then what? Good talk. That was a good game of Magic. The first game of Magic sucked. The second game of Magic, I don't think was great. That game of Magic was fun. All right. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. I think it's the blue that I don't like playing against, I think. Because they've taken all the stuff about blue that is normally find good and made it way better by randomly attaching tutus to everything. We'll keep this. We've got an Outland Liberator. We have to find 1 planes, and everything is incredibly nice. And we're on the draw. And they mold. Those are all good things. Those are all good things. Green, Snarling Wolf. You got it. All right. All right, all right, all right. We are good to go. Okay, so they've got werewolves, so we're going to match with werewolves. So if you're going to flip tonight, I'm going to flip tonight. We're all going to flip tonight. We can actually double spell here already. I'm happy to trade Liberator for Liberator. And if you've got a combat trick out of your 3 cards left, your hand's almost gone. And that's not the combat trick I was hoping to see, but okay. Because that's a combat trick that sticks around. We are going to Gavany Trapper. And we'll drop a Cathar Commando that might have to be used to kill a Howl of the Hunt. We are going to take 4 here. We are going to take 7 here. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. And are they just going to flip? They're just going to flip. So we'll play our Commando. I would love a 2-drop so that I could tap down that Liberator. A 1-drop works too, I suppose. So we'll drop that. On their turn, we'll tap down Trap Breaker. And we should be able to start establishing the board, gaining some life back, and kind of turning the corner here. So long as they don't drop a Tovalor or a Huntmaster or something unreasonable like that. You know, just no unreasonable BS that should never have been designed. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. Just that. Just that. That's all. Okay, so if we don't hit a land, we're going to have to look at getting our 4/4 down. If we do hit a land, we'll do one of our 3-drops while holding up Trapper. The nice thing is if we really wanted to, we could just sack this Commando and get rid of that Howl. But I'll put the Howl, or I'll put the Commando in front of the Wolf anyways. If they want to pump, trade, do nothing, that's fine by me. Yeah, this is all fine by me. Let's do it. Pump a lump. Pump a lump. No pump. Yeah, I guess you don't even need the pump, do you? I always think of power and toughnesses as being symmetrical whenever I'm trying to think farther ahead. In the long game, that 1/1 that's sometimes a 3/3 doesn't matter. So let's get rid of the Howl of the Hunt now while we can. This doesn't like get trample randomly or something, right? For whatever reason, yeah, my brain always is, whenever I'm trying to shortcut combat math, it's always just, oh, that must be a symmetrical dealy bopper there. Okay, so we're going to drop a Shadow Beast sighting and say, hey, all you 3/3s, all right, this is the turn. If they drop something great, if they kill that, we're in trouble. The game's probably over. Game's probably over. Clear Shot don't do much. Dawnheart Mentor gains a couple of life back. Flare of Faith kills something, and we get to tap down. So, pass the turn, we'll tap down Trapbreaker. We'll put a Veteran in front of a Wolf. See if they want to pump the Wolf to keep the Wolf alive. Flare of Faith, kill the Wolf. And maybe that's our turn. Unless, of course, they just have Lunar Frenzy, which also probably maybe shouldn't exist. Pump the Wolf, please. Thank you. Thank you. I guess they can pump the other Wolf. We are going to 3. But with our Veteran alive, we can try to start scraping back some life. But again, we've needed a land drop. We've had 4 in our top 13, which is pretty freaking bad. Pretty freaking bad. Pretty freaking bad. Silverbolt? Gross. 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 All right, we're going to go Dawnheart Mentor. We'll tap down Trapbreaker. Presumably they're going to shoot and kill my Trapper. This tries to get our life back up. Couple of lands away from our 4/4, which might stabilize us here. Literally anything stabilizes us. We just need them to stop drawing gas for a little bit. So no attacks because I need the blocks. Tap the 3/3. Snarling Wolf does nothing to the Mentor. We start to breathe again, just a little bit. Tap the Wolf. And so they're red-green, so we are going to bring in our Silver Bolt, I believe. Do I want to lose that Dawnheart Mentor? No. No, I don't. You can spend a bunch of your mana keeping your Wolf alive here. That's what you can do. Nice. Oh, we should not lose to this deck. This ain't a deck that we need to be losing to. I think I want to get this down because then we'll have Coven and we can maybe start gaining some life. So let's go with that. Let's make that a must kill. Otherwise we are massively back in this game. And I'll put the Mentor in front of a Wolf this time. And then they can spend their Bolt on shooting it. And then we have a 4/4 and things are probably super fine. That's their third or their fourth? That's their third snarling wolf, eh? Does this hit wolves or just werewolves? Werewolves, because a wolf doesn't. A wolf can survive being shot with a silver bolt. It's only werewolves that would kill. There's so many snarling wolves. All right. Tap the trap breaker. Mentor in front of wolf. Veteran in front of wolf. All right. They knew that was the threat. I like to see it. I like to see it. Easy block, and I'll take 3. 1. Outland Liberator? Sure. Okay, we desperately need a friggin' land. 5 out of our top 16? Come on. Come on. Okay. So. Shadow Beast Sighting laughs at every single thing sitting on their board right now. So let's have them, for once in their lives, stop drawing things. That's all we need. Just draw land or something. Tavern Ruffian? No! We can kill that, and we have to kill that. At least there's no attacks here. Cathar Commando, cool. We get to double spell. And we just get to say, hey, let's turn this werewolf bull crap off for a little bit. Just a little bit. Land pass back to night. Sure, we knew that was coming. So we could hold up a Loyal Griff, which doesn't do a ton, but could buy back that Dawnheart Mentor. I don't hate that. Yeah, so we're gonna pass the turn. We're gonna see what happens here. This game should not be going this long. Don't you friggin' dare. Could you stop? Could you stop? We're going to tap down that. So I'm going to go to 7 here. Sure. Land, okay. You're not attacking me, I'll tell you that much. Told you. I told you that much. So we're going to Loyal Griff back this Dawnheart Mentor, get some more creatures down. Gain some more life off that veteran. The veteran's actually looking really clutch right here. This is a very niche, very, very, very niche use of it, but so be it. I'm going to actually start coming in and actually dealing damage to our opponent. And boy, am I tempted to search Party Captain here, hit a land, and double spell. I think it's worthwhile. We're not just dead. If we fail to double spell, we've got a tap, we've got blocks. We gain a life, things are fine. And if we do hit a land, things are super fine. Candle Trap is awful because of the friggin' massive text on this uncommon 2-drop. So we have to basically use that and activate it in the same turn. So we're just passing the turn here, tapping down one of the trap breakers, throwing a Cathar Commando in front of a wolf, and probably taking 3 would be my guess. So let's tap down a trap breaker. When we get to 7, if we get to 7, these Shadow Beast sightings coming back down again should be pretty good. This will be the longest Spiky Saturday video I've recorded in a long time. All right, so easy block and easy take 3. Easy take 3. Sure thing. 5 of our top 21. 5 of the top 21. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Time to go to the hypergeometric calculator. Population size of 40. Total number of successes. We have 17. We've drawn 21 cards. The odds of drawing 5 or less is 0.02. No. Less than or equal to 5 is 0. Math. 1.3%. 1.3%. This is not the worst that has ever happened to me today. Today I had a 0.7% chance of something happening. Let's fly in for 2. So our deck is well over half lands. Well over half lands. Because there's a dozen left in there. Oh, fudge. Oh, that hurts. I forgot to tap. I was so distracted by the astronomically bad odds that we have going on here right now. 1-1, get in front of there. And you know what, Lunarch Veteran? You've done your duty. You've done your duty. It is time for you to become a spirit. Man, I can't believe if we lose to this deck, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it one bit. If we lose to this deck, there is no justice in the world. There's absolutely no justice in this world if we lose to this friggin' deck. Come on! There are 12 lands left in our deck, which means there are 6 cards. There are 6 cards in our deck that are not lands. Oh, I can't even do that in activated, eh? I can double spell for the turn. You have to sack this on the front side, right? Yeah, I could double spell for the turn. Let's double spell for the turn. There are 6 cards left in our deck that aren't lands. And I don't know what our opponent's running because they aren't that far ahead of us on lands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're on 5. Like I suspect there's a chance they're running an unreasonably small number of lands. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, what do I need? I need a 1 power creature. Because then we can get rid of that Outland Liberator. We still might win this. But this has been one... I've said, why does it flip? Wolves or werewolves? To hell with that. To hell with that bull crap. We're just dead now. If our opponent understands how their cards work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever wolf they want now has 5 extra power. Bull crap. Oh, crap. Magic is a bad game that should have died many years ago. They don't know how their cards work. They don't remotely know how their cards work. There is no justice in this world. There is no justice in this world. None. Not one damn drop. Not one damn drop. Oh my god. Game 2 and Game 3 had better go better than this. 6 of our top 24. 6 of our top 24. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now this is statistically the worst thing that has ever happened to me today. By, I think. We're back to 0.7% chance of this happening. But we have to go to another decimal place. I posted this in Discord. 0.0070. 0.0075. This is still not the worst thing to happen to me today. By 0.00%. Let's see if they've read how their cards work today. They still don't know how their cards work. They still don't know how their cards work. So let's kill them fast enough before they read what their cards do, eh? Unless I've read it wrong and I just don't want to, I don't want to hover over that card. I believe it's X red green to give a creature plus X plus 0 and trample. But let's just, oh god, they're hovering over their card. They might have read it. Yeah, I think they're reading it. I think they're reading the card. It's not fair. They should not be allowed to read the card. No, stop reading the friggin' card. Or activate it at sorcery speed. That would be very helpful. Because we actually just win here, I think, if they don't know what their card does. I think they read what their card does. I think they read what their card does. Please? Please tell me you didn't read what your card does. No, they read what their card does. Yep, they read what their card does. They're counting their lands. This was a pathetic game of Magic that shows you just how incredibly bad this game is. Oh boy, this is a game that you pay to play every single time. In 2021, this game exists. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wait, are we not dead? What in the ever-living hell? Could they have not just done that on the Snarling Wolf? Maybe my math was bad. Maybe my math was bad. You can yell at me in the comments about that. Okay. 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 Silverbolt, Silverbolt. Get out of here, Flare of Faith, and Blessed Defiance. Let's finish this because I'm hungry and I need to order some sushi. And I refuse to lose to this opponent. Just ain't going to be a thing that happens. Ain't going to be a thing that happens. That's pretty bad. That's pretty freaking bad. So we're going to maul that because we would just get run over by 1/1s. That's better. Goodbye. for... God, what does their deck look like again? It's been so long. Yeah, goodbye Forest. We have... Yeah. And we don't have any double green. And we do have double white for Liesa. Goodbye Forest. That game. Somehow still not the worst thing to happen to me luck-wise today. Let's let that sink in for a moment. All right, let's get going. Free 1 for 2. What can I say? Tell you all the time. They're overpowered and great. 3-0. Hooray. Stressful 3-0. My lord, I think that last match took like several years off my life. Anyways, that's been Spikey Saturday. I still don't think I like this format. I still think there's significant problems. That game 1 of that blue match was miserable magic, and that miserable magic happens more than I would prefer in a set that I like. A set that I love doesn't have that. But a set that I like can maybe have that sometimes. Just happens way too much in Midnight Hunt. Let me know what you're thinking of Midnight Hunt. I know a lot of people are hating on it. I still don't know that I'm there, but I know that I'm not going to get to loving it, I'm pretty sure. As always, you can find me over on Twitch. I'm loving streaming the past few weeks. It's just been so much fun. Love hanging out with chat, regardless of what the format feels like. It's been great hanging out with chat. Sweatsuit Invitational every Thursday night. I've gotten to the pod finals 2 weeks in a row. Last night I lost to Zach, who won the entire thing. The week before I lost to Hunter, who made it to the finals, I think, maybe the semifinals. But it's super fun, so go check me out on Twitch. Go check me out on Patreon if you want to help out the channel very directly. And otherwise, see y'all next time.